Clay Aiken, hey, you know, it's hard to believe that he was came in second place, was second place runner-up. It kind of seems like he won. He gets a lot more hype and press than Ruben.
And seems like he's had more success than Ruben.
Yeah.
You don't hear Ruben as much on the radio. And
Sean, like a lot of people, is a big, what do you call him? Clay?
He's a Playboy Claymate.
Playboy Claymate.
That's right.
So he was thrilled to be able to go backstage and spend some time with the Clay Aiken, and we captured all of it on tape. And you almost feel like you're there when you listen to this tape.
I just want you to spin around and look at the look in his eyes.
It's the look of adoration.
Just listening to this, he goes crazy.
It's that look in his eye, that sparkle, that twinkle, that adoring look.
I love him. I really do. I told you yesterday I have a non-sexual crush on Clay Aiken.
I know, and I think that'll be evident here in the interview.
It probably will.
Are we sure it's non-sexual?
Let's roll the tape here.
I'm fairly confident.
Sean and a guy who they say is a really nice guy. Same off stage as on Clay Aiken.
I was invisible, and I could just watch you in your room and make you laugh.
Now, can we pause the tape? What was going on right here, Sean?
Okay, on my way to, I stopped at the radio station before I ran over to meet Clay. And on my way there, I was putting some new batteries in our recording thing, and I broke it. And my girlfriend fixed it.
So it's fixed, and now you're on your way to meet Clay.
We're running late, yeah.
I feel better now knowing that you weren't referring to Clay Aiken as your girlfriend.
No.
You've already said you want to be invisible and watch him in his room.
Right, so there you go. Made us wonder. This is not good.
Tell you,
joking.
this is not only my assistant, my personal assistant, Holly, also my girlfriend and photographer, as you can see.
I noticed he makes that clear several times.
I'm a big fan. But she told me on the way here that she plans on marrying you, and I just wanted to make you aware of that.
Okay, well, I'm sorry about that. For
her sake.
Both of you, actually.
Yeah, that's bad.
I love his laugh.
I heard you talking.
I really want to. I'm not that. Ask Kelly. I'm not that much fun to hang around.
I heard you and Kelly talking earlier, and I read that you pride yourself on being able to beat her in Scrabble, but that's not really the case.
No, it's not. We haven't played yet. She insists that she can beat anyone on Earth in Scrabble. I think she thinks she can beat the Parker brothers.
Now, when he says Kelly, is that Jim Mano's wife?
No, Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah,
Okay.
It was really, but she can't. It's such a competition thing for her. I just don't let her go for it. I just don't let her. I don't give her the pleasure of beating me. So.
Good. So what do you do on the bus? I know I heard you saying that you have a dog that causes some problems. She hates that.
Oh, she hasn't caused any problems. She's just been with us for the last day or so. So she's getting used to being on the bus, and I don't think she knew whether the bus was a poop place or a no poop place. And she thought it was a poop place at first, and she's now decided. Well, so Kelly didn't enjoy that too much. But we usually just hang out and talk. You know, Kelly said when we started this thing, she said, I'm going to be asleep as soon as I get on the bus. I don't like to talk. I don't like to participate and hang out. And we really actually both we're the last to go to bed Sunday.
Well, I've been starstruck a couple times in my life, and I have to admit, this is one of the times I've been starstruck. And I'm sure you too. I mean, meeting Sean from the Stephen D.C. show is probably a pretty big deal for you.
It is. I was nervous the entire time. They told me what I was. What's your name? I'm kidding.
So, have you ever been starstruck, or when's the time you've been most starstruck? Other than now, of course.
I don't know that I've ever been too starstruck. I was never a big fan of people. I was actually, and this makes me sound kind of like a dork, but I was kind of starstruck. We actually went to D.C. and went to Capitol Hill, and I met Senator Harkin, who is a big proponent of special education programs, and so that was kind of cool for me to meet him. And I think everyone gets starstruck when they meet Oprah.
Of course, absolutely. Was this a senator from North Carolina?
He's a senator from Iowa, actually.
Okay, well, I know you're from North Carolina, and I read some quote from you, and I'm going to get it wrong, but last week on American Idol, did you not say something to the effect of you and the contestant that's from North Carolina, that those were like the only two good things to ever come out of North Carolina?
That is not what I said. I just said that not much happens in North Carolina. So, and she and I are the only things that have been happening recently. However, we are the home of the second place. You had the Carolina Hurricanes were second place in the Stanley Cup, and the Panthers were second place in the Super Bowl this year, and then I was second place on American Idol, and John Edwards was second place in the primary. So we're big on coming in second.
Well, wait a minute. The crispy place right out of Greensboro, Winston-Salem.
Where I'm from.
Well, like, it can't be that bad of a place. I mean, you got Billy Graham and Krispy Kreme.
We got Billy Graham, Krispy Kreme, Andy Griffiths from North Carolina, Michael Jordan. We got enough. Well, okay.
Andy
Not at all.
What really annoys me about Kelly, I thought I would have, when we first started this, I said I want to have like a list of things that annoy me about each other, that annoy us about each other. We really get along really well. We're kind of like brother and sister. The other day in front of some 7-year-old, which was I thought personally, but yeah.
I think I can answer for you. Probably the most annoying thing about the tour is having to deal with dorky radio people, right?
I think the newspaper people.
What's in your CD player right now?
I don't have a CD player right now. I don't have anything on tour with me right now. Hold on, let me see what I'm listening to right now. I kind of have a mixed thing. Five for Fighting's new song, and let's see what else. Ben Jellen's song, and some Sting stuff, and Vertical Horizon, some Vertical Horizon stuff. But right now, that's all I've got. I don't have a CD in there.
What's your worst habit?
My worst habit. My worst habit. Not being able to answer questions correctly on an interview. That's probably my worst one. Hold on. I'm trying to kill. Someone is in. See, we're doing an interview in the bathroom.
The toilet?
You can hear the toilet flush. That was horrible.
That was Kelly
That brings me
Clarkson.
to my next question, Clay. We'll just move on. Have you ever flushed, or what is the most inappropriate thing you've ever flushed down the toilet?
Turd?
I'm about to flush this list of questions down the toilet in a second. Inappropriate thing I've ever flushed down the toilet. I just flushed toilet paper down the toilet.
That's okay.
Oh, no! I flushed some paper towels down the toilet one time because the dog was messed up on. No, but it overflowed my toilet.
You rebel.
No, but I had toilet water all over the floor. It was not good. We're doing an interview, and you flushed in the toilet in there.
Found the culprit. Do you ever have a bad hair day? Because, I didn't know if you're...
Looking at me now?
Well, it looks like it always does, doesn't it?
It doesn't. This is horrible. Most of my days are bad hair days.
So what do you do? I want some flat ironing tips.
No, it's a team of professionals. I don't do it myself. It's a hazmat crew comes in and kind of throws a hood over me and goes to work.
Who would win in a smackdown between you and Kelly?
Kelly. Kelly would win. Yes.
Why do you say that?
Because she's a hoss.
I believe that. She's got some big thighs.
Yeah.
Who
do you think is going to take this year's American Idol?
Oh, I think, I don't know. I've been going for Fantasia only because she's from my home state. But I don't really want her to be more popular than I am in my home state. So I kind of have to say LaToya, too. And Jasmine really surprised me this year. I think the final's going to be Fantasia and either Jasmine or LaToya.
You know John Stevens? I call him the big red guy, big red hair guy. Okay, I've been told a lot that I look like him. Do you see that at all?
No. Well, you got the same kind of skin tone going on, but the hair, you're not, no.
He meant see him now. Extremely white. You get the same kind of skin tone.
Sing like him, let's hear it.
Not at all. And I see that, well, here, I want us to sing together because, listen, I'm a big fan of yours, and I'm always singing your music on our show.
Oh, yeah.
And so I see that we both have the WWJD bracelets on. We're both committed Southern Baptists that need to be committed. So what's your favorite hymn? Is there a hymn we could just belt out and sing together here for a second?
I don't know. You pick one. I'll sing along. I probably know one.
This will be good.
What about I'll Fly Away?
I'll sing it with you if you want.
See, you ready? Let's go.
I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away in the morning when I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Oh, you went off key at the end there.
Hallelujah. All right.
That was good.
That was special. We'll have some church up in here.
Yes, we did. I feel the spirit, really.
It's something. I think we had some spirits.
In one of the two. Where's that from?
Can I get you to a couple liners before we leave? Any of these?
Hey, this is Clay Aiken, and if there was a competition for... Hold on, let me read these before I say them.
Especially the last one.
Who wrote this?
Oh, Lord. Hey, this is Clay Aiken, and now here's Sean the News Nose, the nose that knows news.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Clay Aiken, and you're listening to Steve and DC.
Good. I like that.
Hey, this is Clay Aiken, and if there was a competition for two big fat radio DJs with no...